Good morning, Vikings fans! Grab a cup of coffee because it's time for Rise and SKOL.
All right, Rise and SKOL. It is Friday morning. Your best Minnesota Vikings morning show has arrived. Let us know in the comments who is here. Hit that like button as you come in. Let us know how you're feeling about the Bengals. Lupagus, good morning. Happy Friday.
Good morning to you. Dreary, wet weather here up the North Shore. But you know what? Vikings have a noon game. Football Sunday is officially back. None of this night crap anymore. Yes, it's Carson Wentz versus Jake Browning, but it's noon football. I can't wait.
Yeah, there's nothing better than a nice midday buzz. We're going to talk about that. Comments. We got everything trivia. We're going to have some fun this morning because, damn it, it is Friday. But let's first talk about some quick news and nuggets that came out. Tom Pelissero put out some decent news saying that Harrison Smith potentially, this is the week he is back. If he does return, expect a lighter snap count. 22. How nice would it see to be old man 22 out there, old man Withers?
Yeah, I don't care if he plays 1 snap or 10 snaps. Having him there is a huge boost to this team's morale. Having a leader on the field, it's just going to be huge for this team. So I hope he's out there. Hope he plays because it's to be nothing but good vibes if he does.
It's only going to make this team better, so get him out there. He also mentioned Christian Darrisaw. Unless there's a setback, says it's trending towards Darrisaw playing on Sunday. I'll believe it when I see it. My emotions have been toyed with the last couple of weeks, so we need him out there. Big Trey Hendrickson coming after us, mean, angry.
Yeah, there's not a lot of things in this world that scare me. I don't mold on food.
I know a lot of things that scare you.
Gives me a little willy shake there every time, but Darrisaw versus Walter Rouse makes me shit my pants every time I think about it. Oh, God, did it again.
Maybe Walter Rouse would just lock him down. Be the shock.
Sometimes that happens. Of the week. That happens sometimes. So you never know. I got faith in Walter, but man.
Well, it definitely isn't trending towards Ryan Kelly practicing. He did not practice yesterday. Darrisaw didn't practice as well. J.J. McCarthy, obviously, and Justin School. So those guys were all out. But let's get into some trivia. Let us know your comments or your guess in the comments. Carson Wentz drafted 2nd overall in 2016. Who was the Vikings' first-round pick that year?
This might be the easiest question you've ever given me.
You know what? I don't know if you've been hot lately. I'm kind of giving you some low-hanging fruit.
I need it.
I figured you would get this one. Let us know in the comments. We'll put the answer out there in a little bit. Let's go to the weather report. We got Wentz. We got the Vikings fan base and Brian Flores. Lupagus is going to give us his forecast on each one. First, Carson Wentz.
Yeah, there's no reason to think the rain and the clouds of this offense is going to also clear up with Carson Wentz under center. I see continued rain throughout the day with a chance of severe thunderstorms in the evening. This thing could go sideways. This thing could be worse with Carson Wentz. So, it's still very stormy with the offense with Carson Wentz.
Man, I'm on the complete opposite side of that thing. I don't think it can get worse. I think we've been in the basement. I think we've been waiting for that tornado to come. It can only get a little bit better.
The O-line has to pick it up. That's the biggest problem. They've been complete ass. Just guys coming unblocked off. These are defensive ends just coming unblocked. We've seen some of these clips have been out there on Twitter. The O-line has to step it up, and it's a lot of it's right on them this week.
I'm going to try to say this as politely as possible, but I don't think the Vikings really care if Carson Wentz gets the shit kicked out of him. If J.J. McCarthy is a different scenario, like they got to protect him. Clearly it didn't work. Yeah. But like if Carson Wentz goes out there and gets knocked around, like it's not the end of the world.
Well, we got Brosmer waiting in the wings. Vikings fan base, we got a lot of fog here. Thick fog, low visibility, less than a mile. A lot of Vikings fan base is focused on the now, in game, during game, after game. They can't see through. They can't see beyond. There's a lot of season left. Who knows? Carson Wentz could come in here, and we just weren't very kind to what could happen there. But he could go on a 3-game win streak, and all of a sudden, you know what? That fog lifts. Things start looking a lot clearer. So Vikings fan base right now, I think there are a lot of fog surrounding their vision.
I think they're nuts. I think we're all nuts. I think we're losing our shit. I think we're the sky is falling already and drunk. There's a lot of ways you could describe the Vikings fan base, but low visibility is good. Let's go to Brian Flores.
Yeah, it's you're gonna have to hydrate because this is hot. This is a hot man running a hot defense. Yes, they're out there all the time. These poor guys are playing like I don't know what 60% of the game out there on the field, 70 maybe, just absolutely getting dog tired. He's going with like undrafted free agent rookies, getting them in there, getting them some run, and they're holding their own. This defense has kept the Vikings close to 2 games. They could have been absolutely blown out, but defense has stepped up, made these things contests. So, Brian Flores, hats off to you. I'm not going to take this off because God knows what my hair looks like right now.
Yeah, I mean, maybe this is the actual – maybe Brian Flores finally gets hired next year. God knows he deserves it. Yeah, sunny skies. Let's talk Bengals and Vikings. Let's talk about 3 game changers who are going to make or break this game. I don't know yours. You don't know mine. Where are we starting?
I'm going with Trey Hendrickson on the Bengals side. He could just turn this thing completely sideways for the Vikings offense. If he goes against Walter Rouse, that it's a huge mismatch on paper. Again, sometimes you see these, and the guy you don't think is going to, hold his own steps up and does well. But Trey Hendrickson should absolutely feast. And we've seen what the Falcons did, the Vikings O-line. It could be very, very ugly. Yeah,
I actually left him off my list just because I fully expect him to just do his thing. I mean, we just got to overcome it. Like, he's going to get after it. He's going to get his, even if Darisaw's out there. I got their freaking running back, man. I got Chase Brown. Chase Brown hasn't rushed for over 50 yards yet in a game, and it would be very Vikings-esque for all of a sudden Chase Brown to come out and just have a huge game. And Bijan Robinson, Chase Brown is not Bijan Robinson, but Bijan Robinson tore us one last week. And Chase Brown, if I'm Chase Brown, I'm very excited right now to go against this Vikings run defense, but we can't allow that to happen. Jake Browning is their quarterback. We can't let him get going on the ground. Make Jake Browning beat us, and maybe he will. But damn it, stuff the hell out of Chase Brown. I don't think he's that good.
Oh, and tackle, wrap up. And don't just hit him and let him go.
I'll never wrap up, ever.
Oh, wow. Thank you for telling me that. Yeah, no, he is good. You don't underrate Chase Brown. He's very underrated.
Yeah, isn't it? Not a great start. Not a great start.
And then I'm going to go our running back, Jordan Mason. This is he's got to start. He should be fed the rock over and over again. If he doesn't get over 100 yards against this Bengals defense, I'll be shocked. Feed Jordan. I want to see what he can do. I mean, he runs with power, runs with vision. He finds the hole and hits it hard. I'm expecting a big game. I really am. Maybe my expectations are too high, but I can see it over 100 yards and at least 1 touchdown. But I'm hoping for 2.
Oh, I think we're going to see a $120. I think Trey Hendrickson is obviously the heart and soul of this defense. But after that, it gets poopy. It gets poopy on that Bengals defense pretty damn quick. I'm just going to throw an easy one on. I'm not even going to talk. It's Kevin O'Connell. We all know why. The play calling has to be completely different. It cannot be the same old crap, and I think that will happen. I think he's going to say screw it and let Carson Wentz just unscrew that thing. I think we're going to. It could be bad. It could be a Nick Mullins 4 interceptions and 350 yards, but I think it's going to be completely different. It has to. So KOC, come on, man, pull out those balls on Sunday.
Just go back to your offense.
Exactly.
Just go back to what you've been doing the last 3 years, not this weird thing we've been seeing with JJ McCarthy.
I think we will. There's no.
I hope so. I'd rather die that way than die with what we've been going with. Carson Wentz, that's my last one, easy one, but first started as a Viking, coming in. He was signed end of August, and now he's their starting quarterback. And like you just mentioned, will they let him run the offense? Will he be able to take shots down the field? Are they going to just let him do this thing? I think they will. He's a veteran. And if he does play well, then we're going to start hearing all the chirping about how he should be the starter. And it's we're going to have to deal with, but it's going to come if he does well.
I think the chirping will be minimal.
I don't think so.
There'll be some chirps, but there won't. I think a lot of people are all in on JJ McCarthy. It would have to be like a 3-week stretch where he just 3-0 and it just looks great. That's the only way I'm going to allow those chirps.
I guarantee you we'll have a bunch in the comments being like,
"Oh no, we will.
Look at this.
We will. Hopefully it's less than normal." My last one was just Josh Oliver. Offensive line hasn't been great, and I just want him up there. A lot of 12 personnel blocking the hell out of everybody, whether it's Trey Hendrickson, whoever. But Carson Wentz is no young buck.
No,
he needs some help. He needs a little bit of time.
He's older than both of us combined.
No, actually, he's much younger than us. It just shows how old we are. So, Josh Oliver, come on, baby. I want that PFF blocking score to be like 97 on Monday morning.
Yeah, I may put him and Urasek on the same side as Walter Wells.
Let's go to top comments. We got a ton of comments this week, but Jayhawk says Browning doesn't suck. LMFAO. Is he great? No, but he's a damn good backup. Put up 24 points in the Jags. 2 of those picks were because the receivers ran the wrong routes. I believe this is. Did I say he sucked on Scoling with Enemy?
No, it was horned up. You would not stop about how much he sucks.
Well, come on, man. He doesn't suck. Yes, he's a fine backup, but he sucks because even Scoling with Enemy yesterday, even Even Zim, our dear pal, is talking about how just salty he is towards the Vikings still.
Yeah, it's
That's
weird.
why he sucks. It's like, get over it. You already beat us.
Let it go.
Like, I just, good football player, don't like him.
He's a nice backup. And that's a good role to have in the NFL. A lot of money can be made there.
The Vikings groomed him. The Vikings made him what he is.
Mm-hmm.
Gil Hernandez says KOC's play calling sucks. No shallow cross, no screens, tight ends not targeted. Who's our O-line coach? Let's talk about his ass.
That's Chris Cooper. Yeah, horrible job. O-line's doing a horrible job. They had one good quarter. The rest has been ass. And yes, we've been saying it. Where is KOC's standard plays? The shallow crossers, the rollouts, the tight end. None of it's been there. Will we see it Sunday? I really, really hope so.
Well, here's the worst part is Ed Ingram's the highest rated guard right now in the NFL. So Chris Cooper, at some point, maybe take a peek at him, be like, all right, why? I mean, it's only 2 weeks. It's PFF score. I mean, we've seen Ed Ingram grade out well with the Vikings in the past, but that's a little concerning.
Do we miss him? Do we want Ed back?
No, I don't miss him, but like raises an eyebrow.
Didn't what's his name too? When he went to Jacksonville was much better.
Ezra Cleveland?
Yeah.
Well, Cam Robinson, if it makes us feel any better, got benched. So
okay, it does make me feel better.
Jay Rodriguez, 3 F-bombs in the first 3 minutes. Got to be great for monetization. This was spit and fire with Coda. And that's exactly what happens when you spit fire. You spit out F-bombs. So we're all for it.
I don't know. Maybe she's been hanging with Matamita. I'm not sure what happened there, but yeah, just Coda. She definitely was on fire.
Yeah, well, hey, whatever comes from her heart, bring it on. This is tiny. I had to make it really tiny.
Yeah.
As a diehard Vikings fan, this is going to happen. We're going to have ups and downs, but I trust this team and organization. This so far from over, and I have a feeling we'll be back and better than ever. Skol, Vikings, a 4 fan for life, probably, baby.
Yeah, this is some uplifting, positive stuff. And you got to remember, it's a long season. Horrible game last week, just a gross game, and we lost the gross game, which you can't even pull out any good feelings from that. There was nothing good about that game, except for maybe the Eric Wilson forced fumble. Other than that, it was a horrible game. So yeah, it's a long season. It's a long season. A lot of football left, and we can come out of this. It's
good to see some positivity sprinkled in those comments every once in a while.
Yeah,
because it gets pretty dark. Sometimes it's about our looks. Sometimes it's about the Vikings.
Maybe your looks.
Last one. Skol is straight up a liability. He should never play left tackle in a game for us again. Well, hopefully he doesn't.
It's true. He's just not like when we had Q-Bear last year. Yeah, he was no Darrisaw, but he held his own. Skol is, he's right. It's a straight up liability. I mean, I'm trying to be nice. Skol, I didn't imagine it could be this bad if he had to play a game or two.
Yeah, and he's actually rated out fairly well when he's played in the past. Like with the Bucs, he's been fine
when he's away from Chris Cooper. So is that what you're saying?
I don't know. Maybe Donovan Jackson has a little bit to do with it since he's a rook. I don't know. I'm trying to give him excuses, but the fact is he's not played well. He's not played well whatsoever. And hopefully Darrisaw's back and old Justy can just kind of hang out back on the bench and root on his fellow team.
Yeah, I think that's where he belongs, on the bench. And I'd actually put some glue down on the spot so he can't even get into the game.
Yeah, or just hide his helmet and cleats. Let's talk about this. This show brought to you by MyBookie. Get over there. Use the promo code Vikings Daily.
Yeah, MyBookie allows you to bet on anything, anywhere, anytime. Did you know that, Onebar? Anything, anywhere, anytime.
Absolutely.
If you're waiting for Sunday to start betting, you're missing half the fun and half the money because college football is already cooking. There's upsets. There's been blowouts, wild covers, and MyBookie lets you hit every single one of those. Game lines, player props, and more. Everything you need before the pros even kick off. When Sunday rolls around, you're already up because you've been betting on Saturday's games. MyBookie's got it all under one roof. Win big in the NFL Super Contest and Survivor Pools. You got a quick break at work. You're sitting on the can. Perfect time to sign up for MyBookie. And the best part, if you're new, like you already mentioned, use our code Vikings Daily. And any bet you choose up to $500 is fully covered. Make your play. If it doesn't hit, you get it right back when you opt in using your bet back bonus token. MyBookie, Vikings Daily, hit them up right now.
Yeah, that promo code makes it all worth it. You step on your dick, just get another shot. So hit up MyBookie. Let's talk about maybe some overreaction so far. So is this an overreaction?
Is that the Office font?
Let's go. Boom. Is Adam Thielen washed?
No, he needs more targets just to make any determination on that. He's had, 3? So yeah, no, I can't make a determination because he's not seeing any balls come his way.
My concern is he's not getting open. Like we haven't seen the plays afterwards. Like, he's standing there wide open.
But we don't know if he is. Of course, he hasn't had time. I mean, these plays have been blowing up most of the time when JJ drops back. So, yeah, I don't know. It's 2 games. I haven't seen enough to say that. So,
no, that is, I agree. No. It's definitely an overreaction that he's washed, but he needs to start. We'll see on Sunday. Hopefully, Carson Wentz can find him. Ryan Kelly, a mistake? He's not playing much. He's
and here's the thing: like, we knew he was injury prone when we went out and signed him. So we're getting what we kind of knew was coming. Injuries, the concussions. It's like his 4th one, so that is concerning. Like, how much more is he gonna play? If there's one more, is he done? Was it a mistake? I'll say no. It wasn't like we paid a ton for him, but I'm gonna say no. But give me a couple of weeks, it might be.
Well, a couple of weeks, he's probably not going to play for the next couple of weeks. I don't know how that's going to help, but at this point, I mean, we knew it was going to be a liability. We knew injuries were there. What sucks is it came so early. Like, we didn't even get a glimpse of it. They didn't even get anything going. So at this point, the other question is, what were the other options? So we'll let this one play out a little bit. This one, you kind of already answered in your forecast, but will the offense be trending up? Everybody, myself, maybe it's just me, really thinks this offense is going to turn around with Carson Wentz there.
Again, to me, it's the O-line. If they can hold up and give him some time, it can. And if KOC goes back to his roots, to his system, it can. I have to see it. I don't think it's an overreaction to say it can go better with Carson Wentz, because that might be what KOC needs to get off this conservative route he's been on. So I think that's probably a good reaction. Like, I mean, it's a good way to react. I just don't know if it's going to happen.
Well, if we remember correctly, you're basically telling us that a tornado's coming for Carson Wentz.
I don't think it's a reaction to say it could be better. I don't think it's going to happen.
All right, there you have it. Let's hop over to the trivia answer that Lupagus is very confident. Let us put it in the comments before he gives this correct answer. Who was the Vikings pick in 2016 in the first round when Carson Wentz was drafted? What do you got?
Well, yeah. So it's Laquan Treadwell.
That was a good lead up there. It was 23rd overall, right after what's his name, Dotson, I believe.
Yeah, and it wasn't. Oh yeah, so we had like all those receivers that were drafted. I think had been Vikings at one point. Dotson was, Treadwell. I think there was somebody else even in there.
There was.
Yeah, I was so excited. I thought we got the next Randy Moss. And then you heard.
Oh my God, you thought Treadwell was the next Randy Moss?
Oh, I thought he was gonna be like right up there. Those all-time Vikings great receivers is what I'm saying. So high, Teddy to Treddy. I was so excited for that, to say that. We never got to see it. But what was it, like a month after we drafted him, he refused to work out with Randy Moss, and that's the first red flag for me. I was like, why would you ever say no when Randy Moss wants to work out with you?
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of where he's projected to go. We were very excited to get him, but Adam Thielen really stepped up. Although all of a sudden he was just buried.
Diggs emerged then too.
Diggs, Thielen, he was just buried on the depth chart. And you know what? The dude ended up having a very long career. He might even still be in the NFL.
I think he's still on someone's team. Yeah, he might be a Colt practice squad or something.
Like a Raven, maybe? I don't know where he is. But Laquan, what could have been. That is Rise and Skol for the morning. Appreciate everybody saddling up with us. Be here all damn weekend. We'll be streaming the game, predictions, all sorts of stuff.
He is actually a Colt. Laquan Treadwell is a Colt.
Nice.
And guys, remember this: the Cincinnati Bengals have never won in Minnesota.
Ooh.
Never.